Quivering Desire. Chapter 2. Morning Glory. The soft light of Saturday morning crept through the curtains, its golden rays brushing across the room and warming my skin. My eyes fluttered open slowly, and for a moment, everything felt peaceful, almost too peaceful. But then I felt it. A stir beside me, a reminder of last night. Damien. My body was still pressed against his warmth surrounding me. I hadn't meant to fall asleep like this, tangled in the aftermath of what we had shared. But here I was, his arms wrapped tightly around me, holding on like he didn't want to let go. The more I held on to him, the more I wanted him. It wasn't just the warmth of our bodies beneath the sheets, or the soft pull of dawn light sneaking through the curtains. It was something more profound. Something that pulsed beneath my skin and burned just below my breath. We didn't say a word. We didn't have to. Our bodies had already spoken the night before, cried out, demanded, whispered. And now, in the hush of early morning, we simply found each other again. His hand slid slowly over my hip, tracing the curve like he was rediscovering a place he'd only begun to map. What followed was unhurried and reverent, the kind of closeness that doesn't rush but smolders, not frenzied like the night before. This was something more tender, more deliberate, like we were worshipping something sacred in one another. His voice came low and rough against my ear. "You feel like a dream in the morning." And I did. I felt like something wild and untamed, like this moment didn't belong to the real world at all. Just us. Just this. Lost in the heat and hush of a new day. He knew exactly what he was doing. How to keep me hovering on the edge of unraveling. How to pull every sigh and whispered plea from somewhere deep inside me. His patience was maddening in the best way. "You're going to remember this every time you close your eyes," he murmured. And I already knew he was right. "Say it," he whispered, barely brushing his lips against mine. "Tell me what you want." My voice came out raw and shaking. "You." After that, there was no more holding back, no more teasing. Just that slow, exquisite surrender, blooming from my spine to my fingertips until I was nothing but sensation. He whispered my name against my skin, soft, worshipful, and I shattered. He followed, and for a long moment neither of us moved. Just lay there, limbs tangled, the world outside our little cocoon entirely irrelevant. Wrapped in the quiet glow of the aftermath, he tucked a strand of hair behind my ear and kissed my forehead, murmuring something soft I didn't quite catch, but felt all the way down to my bones. I had never felt more undone, or more whole. As the moment of intimacy passed and silence settled between us, a strange clarity washed over me. Damien shifted, propping himself up on one elbow to look at me. I met his gaze, a mix of emotions swirling in my chest. Embarrassment, excitement, guilt, but above all, a sense of exhilaration that made it hard to focus on anything else. We were both sober now, and the weight of the last 12 hours began to settle in. The morning after an indulgence you knew you'd enjoy but weren't quite sure how you'd explain to anyone else. Still, the embarrassment didn't seem to matter much. I was floating in the afterglow, and for now, it was enough to simply share this unspoken understanding with him. The world outside the room seemed distant and irrelevant. I couldn't help but smile at the absurdity of it all. I had snuck out, had this unexpected and unforgettable night, and now all I could do was lie there laughing inwardly at how quickly everything had changed. Despite all the uncertainty, there was a sense of peace about it. Sometimes life needs a little spontaneity, a little reckless indulgence, and the previous 12 hours had undoubtedly been one of those moments. End of Chapter 2. If you're enjoying the story, this is the tamed version. If you want the full, unedited, quivering desire, every heat, every detail, every moment we had to leave out to keep it clean for this platform. Grab your physical copy and enjoy the uninhibited version.